Thank you for watching this video. Today we will be doing a technical analysis on the S&P 500 for Monday, December 7th, 2020. And for this analysis, we will be using stockcharts.com. That is the charting service that I use and pay for, and I will leave a link to their site in the description box below this video. My name is Rodney Constable. I am a former financial advisor, a former vice president of a major mutual fund company, and I am the president and founder of Simple Market Signals at simplemarketsignals.com. Today, the S&P 500 was down 19 basis points, and we closed at 3691.96. Now, I do want to point out, in all fairness, right, even though we were negative today, this actually is the second highest close ever on the S&P 500, so something to keep in mind. One thing I do want you guys to know, though, is since we've started to close above 3,600, where this blue line is, and the first daily close above 3,600, as you can see right here, was back on Monday, November 16th. Since we first closed above 3,600, we have only been able to put together 2 positive days in a row in the S&P 500. So, we get a positive day and then we get 1 or 2 negative days. We get a couple positive days, we get a negative day, positive, negative. So it just appears to me like the market is languishing here. It just feels tired by the way it's acting. So just something to really watch on a go-forward basis. When the market is healthy, we can at least get 3 or 4 days in a row where the S&P 500 is positive. But when it's tired, that's when we'll get 1 or 2 positive days, a negative day, 1 or 2 positive days, a negative day. Doesn't mean the market cannot continue to melt up from here, but it will probably be a slow slog if that is the case. The next chart that we're going to look at is a 1-month, 30-minute candlestick chart of the S&P 500, and the trend line is what we're looking at here on this 30-minute chart. And I like to do these shorter-term intraday charts to do trend line analysis a lot of times because it's, as I think about it, it's putting the market under the microscope. All right, so you can really see what's going on in these shorter-term candles. But with that said, I drew the trend line underneath the bodies of these candles starting back on November 23rd, as you can see here, and we're still in this uptrend, languishing a little bit here and pulled back a little bit today, but overall, not too bad here, and we're still above this trend line. So even though the market does feel a little bit tired, it's kind of acting like it's a little tired, as long as we continue to close above this trend line and we continue to close above 3,600, there's probably not a lot to worry about, okay? So just want to be fair about this. Obviously, this 3,600 level is extremely important. A shorter-term line in the sand, and let me do a quick annotation here for you guys. Let's click the horizontal line, and 3655 area, as we can see, 3655, about right in there somewhere on this chart. Let me click out of here so you guys can see this. So, 3600 is going to be super important, but if we break this trend line, this uptrend line on the 30-minute candles, and we start to close beneath 3655, this will probably be one of the first signs that this market is starting to roll over at least a little bit. So it'll give you guys a couple things to keep your eye on. So for now, as we can see here, the market remains in an uptrend. However, it does feel like it might be getting a little bit tired here. So this is where you will want a good risk management system in place to manage your overall stock market risk exposure. Do you know the level of risk in the stock market on an ongoing basis? Simple Market Signals. It's like having risk radar for the U.S. stock market. Simple Market Signals is less than $20 per month. Simple Market Signals is for financial professionals and individual investors. What is it costing you to not have this information? To get started, go to simplemarketsignals.com. And if you would like even more information about how you can benefit from Simple Market Signals, I have the following videos that will be linked in the description box below this video.